As you know, learners, that if you want to improve your English, so you need to start speaking and you have to start listening and reading as well. In this video, we are going to do the all things. Exactly. So you're going to listen, you're going to read, and you're going to speak with me as well. So if you really want to improve your English, watch this video till the end. Before starting this lesson, I want to make you understand the how the video is going to work for today. Exactly. Firstly, we are going to take a simple sentences. Okay, I'm going to make you understand later that how it's going to work. Okay, each level adds new words and an idea, the same sentences. We are going to put the same sentences and we are going to stretch the sentences. Okay, this is stretch game. And in this stretch game, we have a 10 levels. Exactly. We have a 10 levels, and each level we are going to improve the level of the sentences. We are going to put new vocabulary, new phrasal verb, new expressions. Okay. This makes the story longer and interesting. And that's how we are going to make that simple sentences very advanced. So if you really want to improve your fluency, watch this video till the end. By the level 10, you will be reading and understanding the complete mini story and you are going to learn vocabulary, phrasal verb, and idioms as well. Okay, by the way, before starting this lesson, I'm going to say you one more thing that please watch this video without pausing. And one more thing, repeat after with me as well. That's called shadowing. It doesn't mean that I speak, you speak. Exactly. Say the sentence aloud to improve your pronunciation as well. Okay. And one more thing. If you really like this lesson, do not forget to like my video and subscribe my channel because I'm going to post new level up lessons every week. Exactly. And remember, English learning is a cake. So layer it step by step, you will get something amazing. Okay guys, let's begin with our level 1 sentence. That is Maya bakes a cake. Repeat with me or you can pause my video and you can read out loud. Exactly. So we have a sentence Maya bakes a cake. So who's baking cake? Yes, you're right. Maya is baking cake. This is our level 1 sentence. And right now we know that who is Maya. Maya is a lady and she is baking cake right now. Okay, let's upgrade the level. Level 2, Maya bakes a cake for her best friend. Read with me slowly. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend. So right now we know that for whom Maya is baking a cake. For whom Maya is baking cake? Maya is baking cake for her best friend. Exactly. Okay. Read with me again little bit quicker. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend. Yes, you have to speak with me. So right now we know that who is baking cake and for whom is baking cake. So Maya is baking cake and for whom Maya is baking cake? For her best friend. Exactly, you are right. So this is our label 2 sentences. Here also we don't have any problem, I hope. Okay, let's begin with the next level. Level 3. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion. Exactly. So right now we know that Maya is celebrating a big promotion. Exactly. That's why she is baking a cake to celebrate a big promotion. To celebrate. This is the phrase. Okay. We can use in very different form as well. Like to celebrate a birthday, to celebrate a engagement. Okay. And you have to all write down all this thing in my comment and you have to make sentences. Do not forget this. Okay. So read again with me a little bit quicker, little bit faster. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion. Exactly. This is our level 3 sentence. I hope guys you don't have any confusion. Right now we know that who is making cake, who is baking cake and for whom is baking cake and why she is baking cake. So Maya is baking cake for her. Exactly, you're right. For her big promotion to celebrate a promotion. Sorry. So this is our level 3. So finally you can see we have reached level 4 and I hope you're enjoying this lesson. And right now as you can see the sentence is little bit going to be little bit intermediate level. At the end of level 10, 9, 7 it's going to be advanced but right now still it is simple. Exactly. Still it is simple and intermediate. Upper intermediate. Okay. So first of all, as you can see, we have a sentence. Maya bakes a cake. Read with me. Okay, little bit slowly. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy room. Cozy room. What is cozy room? So the cozy room is comfortable place. As you can see, I have written here. And I want to say you that you can download the all PDF format. You have to just open my description box and you can just download all these things. I have already given a link of my that PDF. Okay. So we have a word today that is cozy, cozy kitchen. So Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen. Cozy kitchen. Okay. So we often use cozy for the smaller place, smaller space. You can use cozy room, cozy kitchen. Okay, that is cozy. It doesn't mean that comfortable place. One more time, we are going to read out loud and little bit with the fast and little bit quicker. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy room. Okay, so where she is baking cake? In cozy kitchen. Exactly, you're right. Okay, let's begin with our level 5. Okay, we have another level 5, that is, Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen and carefully set up the table. Exactly. We are going to read again little bit in medium pace. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen and carefully set up the table. Right now we have another things that is sets up. We have to understand the meaning of setup. So the meaning of setup is to arrange or prepare something so you can ready to use. Exactly, that's called setup. Simple example of setup. I'm setting up my YouTube for making video. Exactly. I'm setting up my YouTube setup for the making a video because I have to upload video. Okay, so setup means to arrange something, to use that thing, or to prepare something. Okay, that is the setup. You can make one sentence in my comment. Okay. Again, we are going to read that sentence with the full pace. Okay. You have to read with me, or you have to just pause that video and you can read that again. Okay. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen and carefully sets up the table. Okay. This is our level 5. I hope you don't have problem. In this sentence, you can see Maya baking a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen. And carefully, she is setting up the tables. Okay, let's begin with the level 6. Okay, so finally, we have reached level 6. As you can see, that we have another sentence with the new challenge in. The challenge is all about that we have in front of ourselves by idiom. Okay, so first of all, we are going to read that sentence again in a simple pace. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen and carefully sets up the table while keeping an eye on the oven. Exactly. Right now, we have again an idiom. Okay. And that is keep an eye on. Okay. First of all, we are going to understand that what is the meaning of keep an eye on. So the meaning of keep an eye on, that is to watch something carefully and pay attention to it. Example sentences that if you are going to keeping an eye and on my video, absolutely you're going to improve your English. So what you have to do, you have to make sentences as well with me and you can comment down. Okay. So again, we are going to read in the medium pace. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen and carefully sets up the table while keeping an eye on the oven. Okay, this is our sentence. Again, we are going to read. So you have to read with me. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen and carefully sets up the table while keeping an eye on that oven. Okay, this is our level 6. I hope you are understanding everything. And level by the level, this is going to improve. The level of sentence is going to improve. Okay, I mean, it is going to improve in advance. So finally, you have reached in level 7, and the sentences is little bit going to be hard for you. I know, but don't worry. That is going to be very very easy if you are going to watch this video till the end. Okay, right now as you can see that we have a sentence. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen and carefully sets up the table while keeping an eye on oven before she runs into missing a ingredient problem. Okay, So you can see new sentence we have, that is before C runs into a missing ingredient problem. So runs into is a phrasal verb. Exactly. So the meaning of phrasal verb to face a problem or difficulty suddenly. Okay. The simple example of it, when I forgot to pay my bill of Wi-Fi, I runs into the problem. I ran into the problem. Okay, that is the sentence. You can make the sentences in comment. Do not forget to comment the all things, whatever you're learning, new things. Okay, we are going to read again this sentence. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen and carefully sets up the table while keeping an eye on the oven before she runs into a missing ingredient problem. She runs, here we are not saying she run because she is a singular, third person. If it is going to be plural, we are going to say I run into the problem. As I said that I ran into the problem when I forgot to pay a Wi-Fi bill. Exactly. So that is called the phrasal verb. And phrasal verb is very, very important. I'm going to make the videos about the phrasal verb as well later, not right now. So that is our level 7. Again, we are going to read like a native speaker. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen and carefully sets up the table while keeping an eye on the oven before she runs into a missing ingredient problem. Are you reading with me? Do not forget to comment that you're reading or not. So this is our level 7. I hope you understand. Okay, so finally we have reached level 8. Congratulations. And I want to say you one thing, that if you want to take my one-to-one session, you can message me on WhatsApp number and you can get information about my classes as well. Right now we have reached in level 8, so we are going to read again. You are also going to read with me. Do not forget to read. Okay. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen and carefully sets up the table while keeping an eye open before she runs into a missing ingredient problem. But she quickly figures out a clever solution. We are going to read again, little bit faster. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen and carefully sets up the table while keeping an eye on oven before she runs into a missing ingredient problem. But she quickly figures out the something, clever solution, sorry. Okay, so we have a word, we have a phrasal verb today, that is figure out. Again, we got a new phrasal verb, that is figure out. And mostly I hope that people are aware about this phrasal verb, that's called figure out. I mean to understand or find a solution of something. Okay, right now we are figuring out that how we can improve our English. This is our sentence. You can make your own sentences in comment. Okay, this is our sentences. We are going to read again. We are going to understand the everything in this level 8 because this is quite longer. Okay. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend. So Maya is baking cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen. To celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen. Okay, she wants to celebrate her big promotion and carefully she sets up the table. She settings up the table while keeping an eye on the oven. So she keeps an eye on oven. Okay, because it's very very important. If you're making anything, you have to keep an eye on oven. Okay, and before she runs into a missing ingredient problem. Okay, but she quickly figures out the clever solution, and so finally she figures out the clever solution that what she has to do. Okay, let's begin with the different level. Okay, so we have finally reached level 9 again, and we are going to read again, guys. And please read with me. I want to request you, if you're not going to read with me, that is not good. So let's read again with me, little slowly. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen and carefully sets up the table while keeping an eye on the oven before she runs into a missing ingredients. Sometimes it's happened whenever we make something and we really runs into the missing ingredients. Okay, does it happen with you as well? Do not forget to comment. Okay, but she quickly figures out the clever solution. So finally she figured out the clever solution, that what she has to do, and ends up making the best cake for her life. And so she ends up to making a best cake for life. She had never made a cake like that which she made today. Exactly. Firstly, we have the phrasal verb. We are going to understand the meaning of the phrasal verb that is end up. So the meaning of end up is to finally be in the particular place or situation, often unexpectedly. Okay. To be finally in a particular place or situation, often unexpectedly. So it was unexpected because she was runs into the missing ingredient. And at the end, she made a finally the best cake for her life. That's really amazing. Okay, we are going to read again. Little bit quicker. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen and carefully sets up the table while keeping an eye on the oven before she runs into a missing ingredient problem. But she quickly figures out the solution and ends up making the best cake of life, her life. Are you reading? Yes, read with me. So, guys, finally we have reached level 10. That is our final boss of this lesson. We are going to read slowly. Right now we have long sentences, so it will be take two breaths to read this one. So we are going to read first of all slowly. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen and carefully sets up the table while keeping an eye on the oven before she runs into a missing ingredient problem. But she quickly figures out a clever solution, ends up making the best cake of her life, leaving everyone on cloud nine. We have another uh, amazing idiom that is cloud nine, on cloud nine. And the meaning of that on cloud nine, that is be extremely happy or joyful. When I got my first laptop, I was on cloud nine. Okay, that is our sentence of this idiom. Do not forget to write down the things, whatever you have, learn in this lesson in the comment box, and you can make your own sentences. That is going to help you a lot to remember all these things, whatever you have learned in this lesson. Okay, so we are going to read again, and you can go into shadowing me. You're going to read with me. Okay. Maya bakes a cake for her best friend to celebrate a big promotion in her cozy kitchen and carefully sets up the table while keeping an eye on the oven before she runs into a missing ingredient problem. But she quickly figures out the clever solution and ends up making the best cake of her life, leaving everyone on cloud nine. That is amazing story. Okay. That is our story. And we have learned lots of phrasal verb idioms in these sentences, in these lessons. So what you have to do, you have to write down the all things, whatever you have learned, and you have to comment. And if you want to watch video like this, do not forget to comment. That was our story. I hope you like it. And one more thing, if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and like this video. Bye bye. We'll meet with the next episode. If I will get the good response in this video, I will continue this episode.